I have to ask you, how was it up there?
It's a little hazy, but it's a lot cooler than down here.
All right, folks, Jim Short Flight, everybody.
Oh.
All right.
All right, we're gonna pop.
So now let's get this party started. We've got the formation flying up ahead. Who's ready to see a little action?
Pretend
Mr. Announcer.
flight
Yes.
of,
Are those balloons out there for my birthday?
They are not for your birthday. They are going to be doing a dogfighting exercise out there in the field there, Baron. Yes, they do have balloons, orange balloons.
Attack pilot.
What our pilots are going to attempt to do is pop those balloons with the propeller of their aircraft.
Wait, so why can't they just use machine guns?
Because of a live audience. Not
Look.
safe.
They already paid, it's fine. Just use
I'm
machine
so
guns.
glad that you care. Okay, no, we're not going to do that.
So are the balloons filled with helium and they're just going to let them go?
They're going to let them go. They're going to work on their precision. So they're going to try to get as close to those balloons as they possibly can by starting off with the Hollywood peel out. And they're going to try to get as close to that balloon as possible. That's them getting as close to the target as possible. So they will not be practicing with live rounds, but also just accuracy. That's what they're going to be doing. Now it's really tricky, folks. You got the wind speed. You've also got the prop wash of the propeller going. So the closer that these pilots get with their aircraft, the more it's going to change the direction at which way the balloon is going to go. So it takes a lot of practice, a lot of precision. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pilots up to bat. They're going to get 2 rounds each. So let's see if we can go for a perfect score. What do you think, folks?
Yeah.
Cheer them on, because here they come. Ground crew taking on off with those balloons. There goes one balloon in the air.
Here comes Chuck Tippett in the bound.
I believe this is Chuck Tippett coming on in. Ooh.
Almost. Watch the balloon.
Just under the wing.
Go in circles.
Tim Bridges,
Gravity
everybody. 450 pilot.
speed. Pop washer weight turbulence settles down.
It looks like we got Joe Bender in the Waco coming on in. He's up to bat. Balloon has been released.
In this Waco, closing in.
Ooh, underneath the wing. So close, so close. Now, folks, if you listen very carefully, you're going to hear that balloon pop if they strike it with the prop of the wing.
123. Almost.
Just a bit under, just a bit under. We'll call this the practice round.
This round.
Here comes Keith Furman.
Navy painted Stearman. And he got set. Now that paint scheme came from the mid-30s. It was not used during the war from a Grumman F3F.
Let's see.
High performance biplane, 250 miles an hour biplane.
Ooh.
Almost Casey
As you can
Campbell.
see, too, as closer that they get, that wing, that propeller is
007.
pushing that balloon just a little bit further
Back
out of
to
the
top
direction, out of
the
sight
batting order,
of where they're
Waco
aiming for.
UPF-7 or YPT-14. Here he comes, Chuck Tippett in for a second to pass.
Just under that wing.
Just
under that wing.
Oh, just underneath that.
Sometimes the balloons are close together. They'll try to go for 2 balloons with 1 pass. Maybe we'll be lucky to see that.
Here comes Joe Bender. Closing in. It looks like he got it.
Red Waco.
Hey, Mr. Announcer.
Yes, sir.
That pilot just dropped his wallet. I saw it.
He did not drop his wallet.
Yes, he did. He dropped his wallet. I'm going to go get it and sell it back to him.
Sell it.
Here comes Rickon. Almost.
Just underneath.
The board just says they did that.
I wouldn't go out there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, go.
Keith Furman.
Keith Furman again, going for 2 for 2. Oh. And the Baron is making his way out to the field where he shouldn't be. Because, folks, what we have coming up next.
Casey Campbell. 007.
Almost. What we got coming up, folks, is a bombing exercise. So out in the field, as you see, all the smart ground crew are clearing the field because they're going to look, our pilots are going to look for a target. Now, what they used to do, as in training, also in wartime, they used to carry around grenades in the fuselage of their aircraft, and when they would fly low, they would get close to their target, they would let go of that grenade,
Chuck
and all of a sudden we would
oh, he got that.
bomb the target.
He got the bomb.
Ammunition was heavy, grenades were heavy, but grenades had more packed to the punch. So what you see now is our pilots coming on in. They're looking for the target. Poor Baron is the target today because he didn't go to briefing and pay attention to what was going on.
I missed him.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, that helps.
Here comes Recon.
So as the pilots are coming in, they're aiming low. They're also getting out of dodge too as they drop that. Ooh, right in his feet.
Right in his feet.
They're getting pretty close today. They must have, the bear must have done something real bad to them.
Just missed it.
All right. He's still out there, isn't he?
Comes Casey. Oh. There goes the Baron.
All right, he's getting himself together, and where
I don't know where he's
going to the outhouse. Okay, folks. Now is not the time for a bathroom break because we were playing games before. Those were 10-pound Pillsbury bombs. Who's ready to see a real bomb go off? I can't hear you. Who's ready to see a real bomb go off? That's what I'm saying. Let the Baron hear it because he's in the outhouse reading the Sears catalog. I think we're getting ready for a real run. And here it comes.
Here comes
Keith Furman over the tree line. Smoke on, cigar clenched between his teeth. He's got that outhouse in his sights. His target is clinched. Better not get on out of there, bud. It's going to be a number 2 you won't forget. And here we go. Caught with his pants down. Oh my gosh. Keith Furman, everybody. Well, that's a story he can tell his friends. And we got to play the comical music to send him off with? Okay, well, you know, you get what you get and you don't get upset. All right. We are getting ready to do the ribbon cut, which was another dogfighting exercise that was used during World War II. Give it up for our pilots as they land as well. Joe Bender right there. Now the ribbon cut is another dogfighting exercise too. Same thing with the ammunition. It was heavy and you had to use it and you had to be as accurate as possible. So what pilots would do is they would take an object, they would throw it out the side of their fuselage once they got to a very high altitude, and they would try to strike that object with the propeller of their prop. So the more times they could hit it, the more accurate they felt. The other thing too is you had to have eyes all the way around you. You had to look forward, backward, side to side, because you didn't know who was on your tail, who was your enemy, who was your friend. So a lot of things went into consideration with this exercise. So we'll see what kind of fun object we drop out the side, because performing this exercise is going to be Rick Kahn. One half of the famous, oh no, hold on, I stand corrected. It's Chuck Tippett, getting way ahead of myself. Chuck Tippett, one of the finest pilots out here.